Okay, now this is a question that has come up a lot, and it's about layering products when you are cleansing your face and applying all the things that are out there. K-beauty has become very popular, and that is for a great reason, and it's because it has helped so many people have clearer skin, I being one of them. So just a little bit about me. I'm 46 years old. I just turned 46, and I have sensitive skin. I have a multitude of stories. I recorded an about me video, so you can learn more about me in that. But I started K Beauty a little more than a year and a half ago, and it has given me a 180 on my skin. My skin looks so much better now that I've been in it. So let's get into it. Do I have to have a 10-step skincare process? No, you don't. Now, if you are a maximalista like me, then you probably will do it anyway because it's wonderful. You feel just fantastic when you are taking care of yourself. You just do. And that goes from eating healthy and exercising. It is an esteem booster. It is an overall just, it's a wonderful feeling to take care of yourself, okay? I feel my prettiest when I'm taking care of myself. So, but let's get into it, okay? In essence, you want to double cleanse followed by toner and then your serums and then finally moisturize. During the day, you want to be sure that you are applying sunscreen. But let's get into the nitty gritty with double cleansing. This for me is a non-negotiable. And that is because once you see that second cleanse, your face is still dirty, you're like, crap, I've been leaving that on my face for years, and that's why I've been breaking out, and that's why I'm trying to figure out why my skin is doing what it does, because you're leaving dirt behind. So your oil cleanser first, okay? This is the step that is getting that sunscreen that you should have been wearing all day. It is getting that layer off in your makeup. If you have on makeup, oil cleanser will get that off. Just so you know, anything that I'm showing today in my video, I have in my Amazon store. So, and you want to emulsify, okay? So that means that you're putting the oil cleanser on and your face looks nice, and you're massaging all of those pore areas, and then you want to add water. Okay, it will turn a milky white. Okay, and then you wipe that off, and you're gonna be shocked because you're gonna be like, oh wow, I can't believe it grabbed all that oil and dirt. Then after oil cleansing, you want to go into cleansing with a water-based cleanser, okay? These are some that I grabbed, some that I've used that I like. This is a grittier texture, so if you're dealing with acne and the like, this is fantastic for that. But if you're the type that, like my mom, who the foaming cleansers is a little too drying for her, so this is a good option. It's a gel cleanser, very gentle. All of my cleansers have been gentle, but so oil cleanser, then your regular cleanser. And now this next step, when your skin is clean and dry, this is kind of where you want to do your targeted stuff. So if you have, if you don't have anything targeted, and you can go right into your toners. But somebody like me who may use this product with it, which is Medicube's Exosome Shot, fantastic for pores, helps to firm the skin, helps to clear some of the hyperpigmentation. I put this on dry skin before moving forward. Now, starting out with this, you kind of want to go a very light route so that your skin isn't irritated, which means maybe a little simple toner, moisturizer, and be done. But if you're not doing this, go straight to the toners, okay? Now, I start with this one. This is a toner pad meant for hyperpigmentation. This is my number one when it comes to hyperpigmentation. I've tried quite a few products, but this is my favorite. I've used several boxes of these. So when my perimenopausal hormonal acne starts to act up and I break out and then it leaves those dark marks behind, I follow up with this. This is Numbuzzins. So I am a maximalista, okay, which means I use all the products and do all the steps. Now, you only have to do one toner. Don't feel like you have to have multiple toners, but I'm kind of a trio toner user, and so I like to do a watery toner followed by a milky toner and then a thicker serum-like toner, okay? So these are a couple of watery toners, Torridin, and then this is Jenabelle. I really like this line too. Torridin is the bomb. They got moisture figured out, okay? This is another watery toner. Skin 1004, can't go wrong with them. Followed by a milky toner. These are empties right here. These are empties, but Tier, and then Zool. These are milky toners. Followed by a thicker serum-like toner. These are a couple of my favorites right here. This is Pyongkang Yule, and this is Signature. I want to say the brand is DMAR 3. This is kind of hard to find. I'll place a couple of links where I tend to find this, but followed by your thicker toner. So now we've covered at this point, double cleanse, oil cleanser, water-based cleanser, toner. Okay, you only have to do one toner. Don't feel like you got to be a maximalista like me. I just enjoy it. Okay, now on to your serums. Okay, and serums, I include my mask. I treat sheet mask like a serum. So if I know I want to do a sheet mask, I'm including it in this step here because it pretty much is a serum. It has all kinds of product on it that you're laying on your face. So usually if I know I'm going to do a mask, I'll do it first before I do the other serums. So I got quite a few here. Your sheet mask. I am a fan of regular sheet mask. I'm not a huge fan of the gel overnight mask, those thicker ones that you have to wear for 3 or 4 hours. Now, if it's a day that I know I'm going to be home all day, a Saturday, I've tried this one, and I think this is my favorite at this point. It is more, I got it upside down, Lord. It is more of an anti-aging, rejuvenating growth factor. Aerosol. I kind of ran across this one and decided to try it, and when I was just home on a Saturday, I really liked the way it had my skin glowing. But these are just some of my favorites I grabbed. This is Dr. Althea Jelly Seal Repair Mask. This is good for kind of helping your skin barrier. This is fantastic for, like, I did a little too much on that tretinoin and my skin barrier feels compromised. This was great. Torridin, like I said, has kind of the moisture game on lock. They know what they're doing, so this is fantastic for dry skin. What else? Another Genabel, which I already told you I really like this line. Great anti-aging. This is one Dermaheal I use after I microneedle. So that's gonna have to be a whole nother video on microneedling. These are a couple of masks that I really love. These are Soryihan. I'm gonna tell you, these are hard to find. I'll try to add some links to these if you're interested in getting these. I love these masks. So after I take the mask off, I may or may not continue on with my my topical, my serums and the like. So, but this is when you want to start using your serums. You want to put your serums in. Throw your serums on there. Start using your serums at this step. Okay. So when you see ampule, treat it like a serum. Usually if it's watery, go thinnest to thickest. So if you have a watery ampule, do that first. You could even put this on before you do your mask. And I have a couple of interesting products that I tried that I really like, and it's by Mesolift. These are micro needling heads. They're not super deep. They go like 0.15. I have this one for eyes and this one for face that I go over where I have some hyperpigmentation issues. I use this at my serum step. This is the step I do my eye creams, okay? After I've done my serums, I apply my eye creams. Now, the best thing when you do your eye creams, do the eye patches that correlates with that. So this is Pyongkang Yule's eye cream, and this is their eye patch that I'll put the eye cream on, and then I put the patch on right after. So Numbuzz and 2, these are fantastic, paired with their eye cream. Eye cream followed by moisturizer. Now, I have not met a moisturizer that I did not like, but I do have favorites, okay? Torridin, I told you Torridin kind of got the moisture game on lock. This feels so nice and cool. This is one of my favorites. This goes with the toner from DMAR, another one that's kind of hard to find, so I'll have to include links. If this is Pyongkang Yule, this is from their black tea line that goes with the toner, that goes with the other products, the eye mask, all that. If you like this, you'll love this, okay? These kind of, if I thought of something being a competitor, it would be these two. You see, you can hear they're in a glass bottle, right? So these are fantastic. What is this brand? K-Secret, their Soul 1988. It's been amazing. I actually love this one too. This is Kane. I love their serums too. So this is a great moisturizer where you push it down and swipe it. After you put on your moisturizer, this is where you do your night mask. If you have a night mask, one of the things that I've been enjoying as a night mask is this Medicube collagen jelly cream. I put it on, and actually in my I think it was my About Me video, my face was like glistening. I had this on top, And this is an oil. So this is kind of the step where you want to like put everything in. If you're using tretinoin, you can put it on either before or after your moisturizer. It really depends on your skin sensitivity if you're using tretinoin, because it can be irritating for some. So I personally, when I use tretinoin, I put it on after my serums before I put on moisturizer. I put it on, I let it sit, let it get into my skin, and then I put my moisturizer on. But I love using this as a night mask, okay? During the day, I know you're like, girl, I ain't doing all that during the day. Yes, you can do a simplified version. I do not use cleanser in the morning. If I've done all of that at night and I have this jelly cream on top, when I wake up, baby, my skin is on glow. I look fabulous when I wake up in the morning. I rinse my face. I rinse and rub because it is still there. It has helped everything to hold in. I rinse and I take a wet towel and I wipe that off. If you feel like using cleanser in the morning, knock yourself out. I just felt like it was doing my skin an injustice. It was when I tried doing cleanser in the morning and it's just too much for my skin. My skin is just like, you, girl, you're doing too much. So I realized that water, rinsing my face with water, rinsing, because I still have all that product on, is what worked best for me, and my skin has thanked me for it. So I use baby washcloths to do my face. You can get the disposable ones. I just felt like environmentally I was doing too much doing that. So I buy baby washcloths and they're so soft on your face. So I take my little baby washcloth out and wet it and wipe all of that product off. And then I do a simplified toner. I may pick one serum and then I moisturize. And a very important step that you want to include is sunscreen. Okay, please put on sunscreen because you're going to be wondering why nothing is working. And it's because you're doing all the work and then you go out and get all this sun exposure, and the sun is tearing your skin up. It is drying you out. It is aging you like a raisin. The hyperpigmentation that you are dealing with, the sun, all it's doing is going to amplify it, make it darker, make it worse. Protect your skin, okay? I keep like a stick sunscreen in my purse or even a liquid one like these in my purse because I reapply. So you can have a simplified routine in the morning, still go out with a glowy face, and your skin is going to thank you because of the attention that you are giving it. Now, mind you, everything that I do on my face, I do to my neck, I do to my hands. And that includes sunscreen because I realized I was not putting sunscreen on my hands and my hands started looking old. What's going on? So I wasn't putting sunscreen on my hands. I will wash my hands. Sometimes they're dry and then I'm in the sun and they're getting all of that sun exposure, especially when I'm driving, right? And if my hand's on the top of the wheel and it ain't getting nothing but sun and I have no sunscreen on my hands. So I started doing that. So whenever I'm at work and I wash my hands, I go to the bathroom, wash my hands, I'm about to leave for the day. After I put on lotion, that little hand lotion at my desk, I take that sunscreen out my purse and also put it on my hands. And that has made a world of a difference because I feel like I'm reverse aging on my hands. That wraps it up for today. So what did we learn? Okay, with our layering. Double cleanse, non-negotiable, followed by toner, serums, moisturizer during the day, sunscreen, right? So that's all I got today. Thank you for joining me in this video. I look forward to making many, many more. So if you have questions or if there's something that you want me to talk about, chime in. Go in the comments, chime in. Feel free to follow me, turn on that bell, get notified whenever I make new videos. Love y'all.